Boys will love that.
He's talking about Twitter, so this is not far off. I meant to say. Let's see it though. Maybe I'll whatever. Let's play it.
The Simpsons have a reputation for going and predicting the future in a grand way. From predicting Disney would buy Fox, to certain acts by the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, to predicting technological advances and more. They've done a lot, but what can be said about the upcoming predictions for, say, 2021 and beyond? What might they get right again? Let us show you what might just happen. But first, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7, Donald Trump elected again. Do you want to win a brand new iPhone or a brand new MacBook Pro? Maybe you prefer a $500 Amazon gift card. Well, click the hidden message in this video for a chance to enter to win. Easily one of the biggest predictions that The Simpsons made was that they said Donald Trump would be president. They did it a little loosely, not showing him in office at first, only having been president. Lisa noting that President Trump left us in a pickle in regards to the budget, but it was enough to get people laughing and many wondering if it could happen. And yeah, it happened.
Sir, here's a new bill that you must read immediately. It lowers taxes for only Republicans. Can't Fox News read it? Now watch what they say. No, you have to read it.
But here's the catch. Lisa didn't know how many terms Trump was in office. So technically speaking, if the upcoming election goes Trump's way, then
I gotta stop. I'm having kids. Fox News read it. I'll read what they say. It just makes it easier, doesn't it? Why wouldn't you?
Technically, the Simpsons team will be right again, because even the creators of the show have noted that they did the Trump as president joke as beyond satire. They wanted to show what rock bottom would be for presidents, and Trump was right for the picking. And right now, because of Trump and other factors, the country is basically at rock bottom, morally, politically, and so on. Yet Trump still might win a second term. So the Simpsons could be right once again if Trump gets elected, because we'll have officially hit rock bottom if the United States doesn't come together to vote him out. Number 6, hover cars. Trust us, we'll explain why this could happen in 2021. Just go with it for now. In the 2005...
Well, this was dated October 3rd, 2020 when they uploaded it.
There have been a lot of Simpsons predictions that have shocked us over the years. But they're not done yet. This past year, we've seen even more predictions come true. Here's our list of the Simpsons predictions for 2020 and 2021. In the season 19 episode, Eat, Play, or Wiggle, the Springfield residents are irritated by establishment politicians.
Is everyone here thinking of stupid politicians as I am?
And the corporate media.
What about the media? They're not covering the issues. They just want it.
Odd days in office.
To predicting technological advances and more. They've done a lot, but what can be said about the upcoming predictions for, say, 2021 and beyond? What might they...
Oh wow, that's pretty disturbing. That is very freaky. Except I was looking at the cell phone having got pulled back quickly, and I just thought, the things I've been through, I was like, did someone alter the events of the future, or the present rather? Because I know that can happen, but the way this sign fell, Seinfeld. When the sign fell, it is very creepy how they knew it years, more than a decade ago. And there was something else with that. Like they didn't. This person, 7.8 million hits. All right, but it didn't show the whole episode.
15 Simpsons predictions that came true. Number 15, Lady Gaga Super Bowl halftime show, season 23, episode
Lady
22.
Gaga.
In the second episode of The Simpsons' 23rd season, the special guest star was Lady Gaga, who performed for the town while hovering in midair. Whether this inspired Gaga or not, this came uncannily true just 5 years later when she performed at the Super Bowl. She began by standing on the roof of the Houston NRG Stadium as she sang her opening song, and then, as the show continued, she flew down to the stage below with the assistance of wires, virtually in precisely the same way she had done in Springfield. It remains one of the most acrobatic shows to ever take place at the Super Bowl, and was probably all thanks to The Simpsons. Number 14, the U.S. Curling Victory, Season 21, Episode 12. While the was that the vision was a warning to Bart that he needed to change.
As far as Lady Gaga goes, my so-called cousin or brother, he walked in a sign. I think he did it on purpose. He saw when she was like in the 90s. She's from New Jersey. She's around from New Jersey. I think Hoboken or something like that. He ran into her kinda. I think she just smiled a lot and went around or something. I don't know. There's a whole history of that. I don't care about that though.
Changed his ways to prevent wasting his life, but were the Simpsons writers instead warning us, the viewers, of something else? In a meeting, Lisa mentions that the country had been left in quite a financial mess thanks to President Trump. Again, something that most people wrote off as being a joke, but one that became all too real in November of 2016 when Donald Trump won the presidential election. Number 11, Censoring Art, Season 2, Episode 9.
Let me see, there it is. Pretty creepy, right? But
like many of you, I woke up on the morning of October 2nd, 2020 to
I saw it. I was just disturbed. I don't want to, I don't want to get into anything.
the news that Donald
They do say a lot of stuff that will happen. Not all the time, but a lot of stuff they do. They knew a lot.
Trump had tested positive for COVID-19. Information straight from the horse's mouth. Instead of dwelling on the poetic justice of a man who once called information surrounding the virus a hoax, actually contracting the virus,
This is a new hoax.
I want to highlight an actual hoax because something else that was trending this morning caught my attention. Simpsons. Clicking on the term, my Twitter feed was inundated with images of President Trump's character on The Simpsons lying in a casket with many tweets claiming that his death was predicted on the show. Now, I consider myself a fan of The Simpsons, but I am by no means complete on a show that has spanned 32 seasons with nearly 700 episodes. Still, I had never seen or even heard of an episode where Donald Trump died, and that's because no such episode exists.
You are fake news.
So, what exactly is going on here? Well, I suppose we should start with the legacy of The Simpsons and its reputation for quote-unquote predicting the future. From the Siegfried and Roy tiger mauling to Fox itself being acquired by Disney, to the very notion of a President Trump.
I don't know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
So yes, The Simpsons has managed to predict the future on numerous occasions, and that's bound to happen once in a while when you have 685 episodes and counting. What The Simpsons did not predict, however, was President Trump's death. This image artwork from the show. As out-of-context couch gags pointed out on Twitter, it was fan-made. They used the promo picture for a funeral for a friend and photoshopped Donald Trump from that internet video together.
It's pretty disgusting, you know. Whether you like Donald Trump as a businessman, a politician, you know, I'm not a favorite of Joe Biden, you know. I'm not a big favorite of Donald Trump either, but you know, just like, you know, I don't know where to go from this. I really don't know. The way the world is, I just, you know, I don't know if I found out I think I remember, okay, maybe I think years ago there was a hoax, but it's like, you know, it's kind of creepy and disturbing to begin with. And, you know, it's not so much about the assassination, if it was true, just, you know, how people, I mean, that was a hoax, that was fake. There's either was to, you know, to hurt people that support Donald Trump himself, or maybe, I doubt it's to discredit, you know, the whole Simpsons, how they just, you know, seem, or, you know, people that work for them, or people just give them intel and for what's going to happen. Because I think a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people know what's going to happen in the future. They get video images, and they know what's going on.
That internet video he's referring to is a short entitled Trumptastic Voyage by Fox's Animation Domination, which has already been deceptively used in popularizing how The Simpsons predicted a President Trump, leading people to believe that this was from the year 2000 when it was in fact published in 2015, and the actual prediction was this aforementioned clip. As for this image supposedly predicting Donald Trump's death, it's actually not even a new hoax. Snopes reported on it as false back in 2017 when the image first circulated. A Spanish-language video on the YouTube channel Bada helped spread the rumor. According to Bada, the image originated from a thread on a 4chan forum. You know, a reputable source for any and all information.
Are you kidding me? This lady is off the charts.
And then there's people claiming they actually saw the non-existent episode. I don't know if this could possibly be the Mandela effect, the phenomenon when people believe in an event that never actually occurred, or something else. As far as fake news goes, this is one of the strangest and admittedly most trivial that I have ever encountered. In the grand scheme of things, it seems truly insignificant, and I doubt any real harm will come of it. Nonetheless, I found this to be a fascinating instance of how misinformation can
The whole Mandela effect, there's just something really weird about that. But, you know, I really don't know. I really don't know if you reverse time, or you change the present, or you go back to the past and you change. I mean, how do I explain that? Let's just say you're on an airplane, right? And it crashes. But someone knows how to reverse time and tells you not to get on an airplane. Or they reverse time and you know it's going to crash because you've been through it. It's that Boris and Natasha and Boris movie, you know, where they keep dying in an explosion. And eventually, you know, you just reverse the time, except I don't know how it's done. I really don't know, like, science-wise, it's very disturbing and creepy, you know, because, like, you know, I mean, is there a reason why people have deja vu? Because I had a deja vu, and I already talked about it, like, someone, you know, I felt like it was me or somebody fell off the roof, like someone was trying to kill me because of something, like, that was cut, a piece of wood that was cut wrong. You know, tiny little Portuguese person did that, trying to, you know, he had murder on his mind. But anyway, time got reversed, and I knew it because it was, you know, cloudy and it was about to rain. And the first time I wanted to drink, all I wanted to do was drink. I was depressed and I didn't want to be there. And the second time I didn't anymore. I said I have a deja vu or something, you know. So I know that happens. And some people, I don't think they feel it, except those people that are evil and creepy. I think they do. And maybe some people just don't understand it. When you have a deja vu and you're like, oh yeah, I've been here before. I think that's what it is. You know, and deja vu can be another thing. Let's just say, you know, I'm drinking Perla right now, beer. When I take a sip of it, you know, certain senses come to mind, like, you know, considering you have them, you know, senses, like the taste of it and the smell. I think about, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago when I had the same experience, the sense of that, the smell, you know. And I think about that moment, but that's not what it is. It's very particular when you're in a moment. You feel like, not that you're in a dream. So it's a very, very dreamlike state. There's pills that I'm not comparing it to that, but it's called masculine. And it's in the state of being a dream. I did experiment with those, and it did feel like not in a dream, but it was like it's just a big deja vu. Who knows if people do something. I'm not even gonna get into that, but it is a weird feeling because the deja vu lasts, and you're trying to think of it. You just like you don't know why. I think that's what they do that. And honestly, yeah, I did that myself a couple times. Yeah, I went. I actually physically, not physically, but I was in. My mentality was in like 97 or 98. Yeah, and me and my dad and this guy Ziggy and Ziggy's daughter went on a fishing trip. That was one time I did it. Actually, it might have been a couple times actually when people degraded me and just insulted me. And I reversed it to to stand up for myself. It's pretty petty and ridiculous. So where's the line we draw? Like if somebody dies or somebody insults you, what if people just start doing that over and over again? I mean, it's very creepy and disturbing. Except if you're not part of that group, or if someone doesn't, I don't even know how it works. If someone has to relate a certain event and then it happens again, or you have to be part of that group that and knows people like that, or is part. Because a lot of times it happened, and I'll tell you, it was a bit plain metaphor I'm talking about. Analogy is my uncle Stanley and his wife Donna. I remember my mom telling me, the Jensen, the Nimitz, died in a plane crash. And maybe she was like full of tears or something. She just looked at me like crazily and stuff. Then I remember, coming to it, like it was just like something happened. It was like the next day, and I told him about it. It's like, oh, what are you talking about, please? I remember another time where, I was drinking heavily. Before that, I went to Adam Nemick's apartment in Hoboken, and I helped him do some remedial work. And I went downstairs for a second. I just started crying because I was an alcoholic. I was so hurt. I was thinking about killing myself. Like actually, I was thinking to myself, but he hurt me. I don't want to die anymore. And then 2 weeks later, he had a boat back then. He organized a trip for us to get on the ocean. I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I told my dad repeatedly to the point he got angry. And on the morning I was supposed to go, I woke up the day prior. I was drinking natural ice back then or something. I soiled myself. I wet myself. I wet the whole couch. What I did, I woke up and I stood the couch up or something, And I don't know why I did that. It was something about that. But it was just like I took the pillows off and I stood it up. I was like, it was just very weird. My dad got in my face and I got in his face. I'm not going. I'm going to fucking. I don't want to see that kid. I don't want to see any of you. People don't give a fuck about me. I don't want to go on a fishing trip. What the fuck is that gonna do? And that day, I remember just I don't know. I think I went out for beer or something like that, and it just happened so fast. And I just went to sleep. I remember just going to sleep, but everything just that day went by so fast. Now when you drink, time does fly, but it was just very weird because I remember waking up and it was like and my dad was like, and obviously after that I went to sleep, I didn't soil the couch anymore. So I got up in the morning and I saw the couch, and it was standing up the way it was. Yeah. It wasn't standing up, it was flat. And, I told my dad, I was like, what are you doing? And I don't remember that, but I went along or something. I don't remember it correctly, I think he knew. Either knew or he didn't know, but we went on that, it was a fishing trip, we went on the ocean, and yeah, we were fishing and stuff. But it was like, it's like whoever really wanted me to go out there. Either I was going to tell everybody what's going on or what. They just wanted me to relax. I don't know. Anyway, so that was a reversal of time. Because it was the same day when I woke up the next day. And I went on that trip. But I still remember that. There was a couple times stuff like that happened. It was very odd and weird. It was very odd and weird. And you know what? On that fishing trip, yeah, it was like we come back and Martha was there. And there was like a group of dolphins. It reminded me of like this girl Terry and like they were their children. I just thought of that. And it's like, see, they're happy. Like people with a boat, and like it was a patrol boat or something, and like they made these dolphins like swim. It was just very generic. I felt like oh, see, you're happy now. You're good. You're gonna be okay. It was just like it was that. It was that was the second creepy part. They stood around, smoked cigarettes, and it was just like I didn't want to be there either way. I was like. I did feel better. After that, I didn't drink for like a couple months. I said 2 months or something like that. I stopped drinking after that. I was a little bit alleviated, But it's like, that's one thing. The second thing is like, you see the future. You see the future. Reverse time. People die, and you reverse it so they don't die. I mean, just it's a disturbing thing. It really is. And yeah, that was a hoax, I guess. But there's plenty of people that probably wanted that for him and a lot of other people. So